Can you give me or us a tip on how to acquire clients?
I think the first thing what I'm learning is one, just being authentic.
Okay.
I think sometimes when we're trying to get clients, if you're not careful, you can try to be something or somebody that you're not to acquire a certain type of client.
Elaborate.
So I'm pretty chill, kind of eclectic, you know. So if I were to come in here in a three-piece suit, I probably would not have been my authentic self,
Okay.
right? And so in that, I would have been putting on a persona of somebody that I am not. So if I want the ideal client for myself, I want to be able to show my client exactly who I am. Whether they wear a three-piece suit or not, they can, but they're going to be attracted to the authentic person that's in me. That's who I am.
So let's take this a step further. I think a lot of people have heard that said that way before. What if the surrounding area that you're in, let's say from past, has dictated otherwise?
What you mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough. We're in Alabama.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And sometime in some things, Alabama could be, I don't want to use the S word, but we may be on the tail end of realizing some things have changed.
Okay.
That you don't have to wear a suit and tie to do business.
Yeah.
But you still have a lot of people that have this traditional way ingrained in them
Yeah.
to do business.
Yeah.
And that's not only the person that's hiring, but the person that's also inquiring.
Yeah.
So how do you change? Yeah, you saw that. How do you change that mind state? How do you adapt that authentically?
So of course, I think it really depends on the space that you're in,
Okay.
right? So majority of the clients that I work with, they're probably branding clients. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I think it's important for me to show up as my authentic self if I'm going to encourage them to do the same. So like if somebody comes to me for a branding shoot, 9 times out of 10 they're going to ask me what to wear, and I'm going to say, well, what's your brand? I'm going to start asking them questions about their brand, their story, who they are, and then I'm going to say, okay, well, great, I want you to show up, and I may give them, it may be something casual and something dressy professional, right? But that dressy professional still needs to be in the context of who you are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I can go, like I've shot events that were, black tie and things like that. So I will put on something a little bit more fancy, but it's still gonna be me.
Okay.
Like it may be a pop of color in there. It may be a pattern. Sometimes I've even worn some pink Chucks because I love Chuck Taylors.
Okay.
That's just me. But I think you're just gonna have. Sometimes we just have to step outside of our comfort zones, and I think that's really what it is. A lot of times we're, even though it may be good or bad, we've gotten so comfortable with being in a certain space that it's safe.
Okay.
Right? And anytime we step outside of that, it's very uncomfortable, but that's the only time you're going to grow is when you step outside of the comfort box.
Okay.
So I kind of push people to do that a little bit.